Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party during 2023 election, have replied Reno over the issue of not building a school in Anambra State. He said, "Those asking why I didn't build schools in Anambra didn't read my manifesto." Peter Obi replies critics. Speaking at a press conference on Wednesday, April 24, Obi stated that he improved the quality, physical, and mental well-being of Anambra people and ensured that schools had the basic things they needed and the people shone like stars. According to him, building new schools when the old ones are moribund is just like building coastal lines when internal roads are impassable. Hear from him before we proceed to what he said.
Not talking about 2027 election of between parties. We are looking at having Quranic education vis-a-vis the Western world. Somebody recently accused you that you didn't build or complete any new school as a governor. How will you react to this allegations?
Well, you need to go and read my manifesto. You know what we do here is that we don't read people's manifesto and know what they promised. When I was campaigning to be governor, as you know, and I'm sure you're aware, there was a term for nearly 2 years, the schools were shut in Anambra State. And everybody listened to it. Even yesterday when we were at Kaduna, a bishop said it. The Anambra school system went very low in rating. When I was campaigning to be governor, I said I'll change the educational system in Anambra State where schools and our children will never be closed. I'll make sure I give the best to education. When I was coming to Anambra to be governor, we have what we call male-girl-child issue, where most of the males were not in school. I said I'll reverse that. And I'll make sure that Anambra State becomes one of the best. And when I started, we were number 26, 27, Wayaka Neku. By the time I left, we were number 1. That is what. When I went to Anambra State, I know the state of the schools. When I left, every secondary school in Anambra State had, like I said, a borehole, they had computers, they had vehicles, they have generator. No other state in this country, not one, will say they were able to fit. You can go and ask even providers of computer. Even had every secondary school had internet. You can go and ask one of the famous makers of computer sets. Let me remember their name now. No, Zynos is the agent we use, but it's the equipment. What we bought was the HP. When we ordered computers and desktop tech for HP, they told us, printers, everything. They say no government can afford this. But we bought them at a go, 30,000 complete sets for our various schools. No government was able to do that. We were able to train our teachers and everything. And the result is what you're seeing today. And to even go further, while I do not know who said that, and I don't want to know, but let me help you further. The only measure of development while I served as a governor is Millennium Development Goals, which was initiated in the year 2000 with Nigeria and over 150 countries as signatories. That is what China used to change. the MDG goals by the year 2008. That is clear 8 years after I had started. But by the time it was concluded in 2015, Anambra was #1 in implementation of that. I was even invited to United Nations to come and talk about my experience. That is measured by UNDP. This is not a measurement where you say Peter has scored himself high. And I can tell you, our school, our hospitals, and assistants became model for every other person. So I believe that we did the right thing. Those who are looking for the wrong thing, what I promised the people, I delivered. I live in Anambra State today. I live in Onitsha. I'm just going there now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thank you very much for...
And of course, I believe that you have heard from Peter Obi himself. Now, for those of you who may not hear him well, let's proceed to the next statement he made. Obi also noted that Anambra State was ranked 26th in the nation before he became governor, with shuttered schools and broken educational system. However, before the end of his tenure, Anambra became #1. The presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 election also disclosed that his implementation of the Millennium Development Goals and the positive results he got afterward led to an invitation by the United Nations to share his experience. I believe you guys as well heard him.